Hello lovely colouring friends, my name's Amanda and this is my channel Amanda Colours, and this is my beautiful little friend Emerald, and she's come to say hello to you all too. She's just going to sit right there. So my fun fact for today is, did you know that we have 21,000 sweat glands in the soles of our feet? Isn't that crazy? That's actually more than we have in our armpits. So there you go. The video today is a fun one. It shouldn't be too long either. I have recently completed my 12th colouring book, which is pretty exciting, and it is this one here, the Disney portraits in the small square size, which is what this means here, small squares, by Art Therapie. So Emerald, you can just sit over there, and I just wanted to take you through the book and show you all the completed pages. So this book I mostly completed for the Disney scavenger hunt prompts that Megan from Meg's Colouring Corner and I host in our Facebook group. So the Facebook group is called Colour With Us, and there is a link to that down in the description. And it, every week we have fun Disney prompts, we have general colouring prompts, we have all sorts of things going on in the group throughout the month, throughout the week. Yeah, it'd be really fun if you felt like you wanted to join us. But the Disney ones I use this book for. And I have also mostly used my Derwent Inktense pencils with the Pentel Hybrid dual metallic gel pens and some other embellishments like stickles and that kind of thing as well. So I'm not going to go through the mediums on every page unless there's something that is different from those. So let's take a look. It has been quite a oh, I didn't write down the finish date. I'll have to do that later. So I started it in December 2023. So it's actually taken me less than a year, which is pretty good because there are over 100 pages in this book and they are double-sided. So I've even coloured all of the title pages and all that sort of thing. It looks like I might have used gelatos for this part of the circle to get the soft effect there. So this is the hero section. And we have Mike Wazowski and Cusco, and you might be able to see on his earrings here, I've used some Winsor & Newton iridescent medium, and on his crown. Oh, and for all the skin tones, I used my Crayola Colours of the World pencils. This one's got some shimmery bits from the Sakura Stardust pen. And I used some Tombow markers for this one. And I blacked out a lot of the background because there was actually quite a lot of detail there. And I decided I didn't want to colour it all. But I think it looks quite striking. And then for Wally, I've used some metallic watercolour paints. And here we have Mickey and Nemo. I've used some watercolour paints, very, very shiny watercolour paints up there for the pattern. And then some Dragonfly glaze, I think that is, for the bubbles. There we go. To give them some iridescence. And then with Donald here, I have used some metallic, going to pick it up. Where's the light? There we go. Some metallic pen on those extra bits in the background there. I can't remember who this, Kovu from one of the sequels to The Lion King, and it looks like I've used some metallic watercolor paint there. For Lightning McQueen, I actually used my red Sakura glaze pen to make him shiny like a car. And then I've used some of the Stardust pen for the white sections of the checkerboard flag there. And I've also used some of the red glaze for these dots around Hero, and some metallic in the background with Mowgli. Again, there's some watercolor paints with Simba and some metallic pen, I think this is. Yeah, pen in the background with the tramp. Again, there's touches of metallic here with Sully, and all these stars have some metallic on them in Dumbo's ears. We have Prince Eric, again, bits of metallic. And Nick also has some metallic bits in the background. Aladdin and Wreck-It Ralph. Pooh Bear and the Beast. So for the Beast, I used the black glaze. Am I going to be able to catch the light? Black glaze pen on his, by Sakura, for his horns and the lead in the lead light window. We have some metallic bits with Bambi, and this took forever, but I did the key, the Greek key design in metallic pens there. This one also took forever because his tattoos weren't actually coloured in. So all this black in the background was done, and his hair, but not all of his tattoos. So I had to colour all those in, which took a long time. But there are some little bits of metallic in the background there. And Woody's star and button are metallic. We have Buzz, Peter Pan, and this one I think turned out quite well. I didn't want it all just to be black and white in the background because I wanted the dogs to stand out as black and white. So I just kind of did a rainbow gradient and added some metallic spots. Then we go on to the heroines. So we have Lilo and Princess Anna. And then this is a sneaky peek. This one I just finished this month, Violet, and so I decided to do the background in purples. And I've also used the black glaze for her mask. I was going to do it for all of her leather bits, but my pen actually ran out, so waiting for a new one to come. Then we have Belle, and I've done some metallic bits on the lace. And then Mrs. Incredible, who I have done more of the glaze there, and I've also covered the buildings with some metallic watercolor paints. And Nala. Merida. I don't know why I call her Nerida. Oh, I went to school with a girl called Nerida. That's why. And then this Celtic design in the background is all metallic. Then we have Boo, and these scribbles have some metallic bits in them. We have Alice, and I'm really disappointed with the way they printed this. They printed her hair black. She has beautiful blonde hair, and I couldn't even colour it. And actually, a lot of her dress was was black too, so I just went over it with a metallic pen so that you could actually see it, and her bow. So there wasn't really even all that much to colour for that one, but there you go. Then we have Jessie. She's so happy. She's so sweet. And then Snow White. And a lot of these dots are all metallic. And then we have a beautiful Princess Jasmine with metallic bits in the background. And then this is another sneak peek. I did Duchess for this month. And there's metallics on her collar and some iridescent bits of hearts around. And we have Tiana, who I also did this month. And I also did Judy Hopps. And I used my chrome gold pen for some of the details in the background, and I think it worked out really well. I'm pretty sure I used Tombow to colour the background and then the metallic on top. And then we have, I can't remember what her name is, but she's from some Disney Channel spin-off show. I can't remember. And then we have Sadness, who I also did this month. And I used all blues, as you can see. And then some bits of sparkly blue pen in her hair on the background. Then Princess Elsa, Queen Elsa really. And I have done some stickles on the large snowflakes and Stardust pen on her dress. Then we have Cinderella, and she has some Stardust pen on her sleeves and different parts in the background. And Vanellope von Suisse. And I've done different stickles in the background for this one to try and make it look like the sugar that's on the gumdrops, or jubes as we have in Australia. Then we have Pocahontas. I was quite happy with how the background turned out for this one. It kind of feels like a sunset or something like that. And then we have Eve, and I made her eyes metallic, so it kind of looks like they're lit up. Then we have Moana. And I used Distress Inks in the background for this one. And quite possibly for Minnie as well, it looks like. And all the hearts and things in the background for Minnie are metallic. Then we have Ariel. And again, there's metallic bits in the background. And same with Dory. So the fish are metallic. And Mulan. I'm really happy with the colours of this one. It just feels really pretty to me. And Lady. Then we have the companions. And there are some metallic bits in the background of this one too. And we have Baymax. Again, with some metallic bits there. And Piglet. Adorable little Piglet. Did some of the, is it picking up? Oh yeah. Some of the darker bits on him in a metallic. Then we have Pumbaa. And I can't remember her name. Edna? Oh, there's, oh, it looks like his highlights rubbed off on her hair. Oh well. Edna. And Dash. And he has black glaze on his leather bits. And the Cheshire Cat. and Maximus. Had to think for a minute what his name was. And I've forgotten his name. Oh, yep, his name from the Jungle Book. Then we have Anger, and I've done some metallic through the background there. And Mater, I'm really happy with how the rust and everything turned out for him using the Inktense pencils. Goofy, some metallic bits. What's it going to pick up? Yeah, a little bit in the background there. And Toulouse with some stickles on his bow. There we go. Poor old Eeyore. Again, some metallic bits. And I can't remember his name. I feel like it starts with a B. But he is from the Lion King TV show, I think, on Disney+. We have Stitch. And Disgust. And yeah, I gave her shiny eyelashes. Then we have Sven. He looks so dopey. And Bing Bong. And the bits around the outside are metallic for Bing Bong there. And Little Thumper, Cutie Pie. And it's like right there, right on the tip of my tongue, and I can't. Oh, anyway, the other little cat from Aristocats, and he has a Stickles bow, and there's metallic on the on parts of the paintbrushes there. Then we have Dante, and I used Tombow in the background, and then the Pentel Milky gel pens that I've had for years and years and years. I think I've had them since I was in high school, to highlight some of the designs that were in the background there. And then this is all the leaves here with Olaf are dual metallic pens. Then we have Pluto and some metallic watercolor paints. And Tinkerbell, and there's dragonfly glaze on her wings and the butterfly wings. Can I pick that up? I think that's showing there. Then we have beautiful little Marie. She's so sweet. And stickles on the bows. And then Baloo. Some metallic bits down in the leaves. Then we have Joy. I'm not really happy with how that one turned out, but anyway, that's what it is. And then we have Rex, and lots of metallic watercolor in the background for him. The good thing about this book is the pages are quite thick, so it can take the water mediums. We have Mushu and some metallic watercolors in the background. And Prince Naveen as a frog, and some metallic pen for the little kind of lacework arch there. And we have the genie with some metallic pen. And we have Miko. Is it Miko? No. Yes. I can't remember. I'm not doing well with the names today, am I? It's the bits of metallic in the background there. Then we have Fear. And doesn't look like he's got any metallic. Oh yeah, a tiny bit on his button. And then we have Timon and some metallic on the sun. And then we have the villains. And we have Jafar, and all of the scarab beetles are metallic there. And we have another dude whose name I can't remember, De La Cruz, someone De La Cruz. And I did him white, obviously, because he is white, and with fluorescent pens in the background and some shiny metallic bits on him. Then we have Captain Hook, and he has a gold hook and some black glaze on the cuff of his hook and some metallic to outline the water. Cruella de Vil, she has red metallic in the background there. And Ursula, lots of white pen on this one, and some bits of metallic as well. And Scar, again, some bits of metallic. And it looks like some sort of distress ink in the background. Queen of Hearts, she has some metallic pens. Maleficent has some metallic bits in the flames. And then we have the paper kits at the back, and I did colour these as well. So we have Aurora with some metallic. I find it interesting that she's in the back but she's not in the front. And then this one, it's actually one of my favourites. I don't know if you can see the iridescent sort of outline I did on everything in the background, but I think it's really pretty with the gradient. And then another Vanellope von Schweisse, and I actually did the colours differently on this one to the first one at the front of the book. Then we have just some patterns from Nick and Moana. And then again, I coloured these like I did in the front of the book. And that's it. So that is Disney Portraits completed. So it feels good to get this book done. Yeah, it feels like quite an achievement. It's a big book with lots of pages. So, have you coloured this book? Are you interested in colouring this book? I'd love to hear your thoughts on any of your favourite pages down in the comments below. And yeah, if you have coloured in this book at all. So, thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you did, it does help my channel quite a lot. And if you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. So thanks again, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.